Hello, hello, I am back. We are playing Jump King today. Hello, Spy. Welcome in. Also, hey, was it you who just donated $10? Oh, hey, Erica, good to see you. Welcome in. We are Jump Kinging. Oh yeah, sorry, thank you so much for the $10 donation. I'm not sure which one of you did it, but thank you so much. I'll play the alert that I was meant to play, but since we were on the starting starting soon screen, it did not play. Hold on, just one moment. While I find the right thingy. Right, here we go.
Cloudfang Dragon. Fuck them.
Thank you so much for the donation. It does mean actually that we have made it to the next milestone. Oh, sorry if it's hard to hear me right now, but yes, we made it to $125 raised, and that means I am going to do a baking video. I will show you how to make a gluten-free, dairy-free, soy-free, many other things free cake without measuring a single ingredient, because that's how I bake. Is this a full jump? Oops. I kind of forget. It is a full jump. Since it's been a while since we last played this, I do anticipate falling like all the way back to the beginning, most likely. But until that happens, let's see how far we can get. Also, yeah, since you're here, Erica, I'll explain what I'm doing right now. You're going to do a mukbang. It seems increasingly likely. To be honest, I wasn't expecting to raise this much money. Currently, I'm part of a charity group called VTubers Against ICE, and we were raising money for the ACLU, which is the American Civil Liberties Union. Oh, there I go. And basically, yeah, I mean, with everything that's going on in the States right now with ICE, just literally kidnapping people and putting them into concentration camps. Yeah, it's an organization that is trying to help out. Oh, that was bad. Okay, yes, here we go. It's the beginning of the end here, as I fall all the way back to the start of the game. Oh wow, that was close. What was I saying? Yes, the ACLU is a good organization. Oh, okay, there I go. Okay, there I go. But yeah, we have already raised $125 now. Actually, the donation thing did not go up. I wonder if it just takes a bit of time for it to update. I don't remember it taking this long to update though. Oh, wait. I think I know. Oh shoot, yeah, I should have restarted OBS, I think. Because I updated the overlay thing. But I need to like restart OBS to actually update it. And now I think it might be frozen. Yeah, so kind of scuff, unfortunately. I don't know if I should just leave it like that because I would have to like restart stream, basically, in order to fix it. But yes, anyways, $10 was my new design reveal, which I will look like once I have a fully rigged live 2D model. So I can show that as well, since I think it is very cool. There it is. I'm completely covering the screen right now, don't worry, there's nothing interesting going on. I'm just trying to jump up this one building that doesn't really have any danger of like losing progress. But yeah, this is what I'll look like in the future. Hello, Dane. Welcome in. Ayo. Have you ever seen my new design, Dane? Or is this the first time, actually? Cause yeah, I've been showing it, several times now. But yeah, I really like it. Oh, that was close. I don't know how I'm, like, making this jump right now. But I guess, thankfully not all of my skill was, oh wow, that was close. Not all of my skill has, deteriorated since the last Jump King stream. Okay, I'll stop here for a bit, but yes. The design, yeah, I don't know what to say. I think it's cool. I love the, how the gems look and stuff. And yeah, the hair and, like, heels are, like, partly inspired by, oh wait, what was the anime called? Land of the Lustrous, that's what it's called. Sorry, my mind just, like, blanks. Nowadays, I'm getting too old, or something, I don't know. I'm not even that old. But anyways, yes, the head and the heels, or rather the hair and the heels, kind of inspired a bit by that anime and manga, which I like. Although most of the design had already been, like, decided and stuff, and, like, was in my head before I even, like, read the rest of the manga and stuff. But yeah, anyways. The model art is actually close to being finished now. So I will also start, like, rigging it myself in the near future. My goal is to rig it myself within the 42-day free trial period of Live2D. So we'll see if I can actually do that or not. There's a good chance that I fail miserably, and then I'll just commission someone to do it for me. But yeah, $25 with singing karaoke. I still have not done that yet. I'm a bit slow at doing these things, unfortunately. But yes, I am currently, like, practicing a bit whenever I have time. Basically because, like, this is, like, the first time in my life that I've ever actually, like, tried to sing. I never actually do it, like, or rather, I never did do it before, like, in the shower or, like, you know, in the car or whatever, whenever other people sing. Never much of a singer. So yeah, it is, it's taking a bit of effort to, actually learn how to do that. Yeah, $40 was an art stream. I've actually already had, like, multiple art streams. Crap. But, yeah, because I also have a thingy where every $10 donation gets, like, a little drawing from me. Oh, there we go. I was wondering when I would fail that jump. It turned out that time was now. Singing is hard. I've been trying to relearn piano. My friend gave me his auto harp. Oh, nice. Yeah, I hope that goes well for you, Erica, and you have fun. But yeah, I'm doing, like, little doodles for anyone who donates $10 or more. And so I've only actually done 2 so far because I'm extremely slow at drawing. And they're just, like, silly little, MS Paint looking doodles, but it takes me forever. Here's one. This is Cypher from Honkai Star Rail. Doing the no bitches thing, but no core flames. And then, actually, I don't think I put in the other doodle in my OBS, so I'm just going to do that real quick. Sorry, bear with me for just a moment. Where did I save it? Alright, here we go. This was the other one, which is a Helldivers 2 soldier trying to eat a hamburger, but failing because he's wearing a helmet. It turned out to be a lot cuter than I was initially thinking, but I kind of like how silly it looks. So yeah, obviously nothing groundbreaking here. I do not consider myself to be good at drawing, but nevertheless, I will do it for you. Whatever your request is, for any $10 donation. Speaking of the donation that we got at the start of the stream does actually qualify for a doodle. So I'm still not sure who exactly did that, but you are free to make a request for anything for me to draw, and I'll do it in a MS Paint style like that. I like this one. Thank you, Erica. What else did we do? So yeah, Jump King, obviously we're playing that right now. I do actually plan on like beating this game. No matter how long it takes, I will do it. So don't worry about that. It's not a one-off. And then next at $80, we had chat choosing a horror game for me to play. And we still have not decided. We've gotten a few suggestions like Signalis, Resident Evil 4 remake, and Fears to Fathom or Fathom. I forget actually what it was called. I think like Fears to Fathom. And yeah, obviously it can be any horror game at all. We just have to come to some sort of a consensus. Whenever people are done making suggestions, I'll probably like make a poll or something, both on stream and in my Discord. Have you played RE1 Remake? Love that game. I think I have it actually, and I tried to play it for a bit, but then I ended up like giving up on it because it wasn't exactly what I was expecting. But yeah, I mean, if people wanted me to play it, I would, of course, dust it off and try my best to play through it all. And then at $100, which I was not expecting to get, it is Become an E-Girl. And you might be wondering what exactly that means. Well, I've actually already... Oh, okay, don't go to the edge there. Got it. I have already commissioned, actually, a new PNG model. Partly of, like, my new design, but also with, much larger assets. A very boobalicious model, you could say. Just humongous. Humongous honkers, or whatever else people call them. But yes, I will use that model, and then I will also watch videos about how to sound like an e-girl on stream. And I'll encourage everyone in chat to follow along with me, although that's not strictly necessary or required. I'm going to do it, don't worry. So yes, I will try my best to sound like an e-girl with this new large-breasted model. And yeah, I mean, after that initial stream, I'll also have it probably as some sort of like channel redeem or something to bring out the model and the voice whenever it's redeemed, yeah. And then, yeah, we actually just made it to 125, the baking video. Knowing your perspective on things, that is hilarious. Yeah, obviously you can see from even this first PNG model and also the updated model. It's not like particularly like feminine. It is like, I would say more feminine than masculine, obviously, but like, yeah. clearly missing, you know, what a lot of other streamers tend to focus on, let's just say. Obviously nothing wrong with that, but it is personally not for me, really. But I'm doing this for you, for everyone in the chat, everyone who donated. So yeah, that'll be a fun time. And then, yeah, we just made it to baking video. And I decided it would be a video rather than like a stream, because I don't exactly trust myself at the moment to like, you know, always have the camera pointed in the right directions and things. I don't even know like what I would use as a camera. Thank you for the redeem, Sammytron. I like soup. But yeah, Erica, I have a whole bunch of like, not only channel point redeems, but also just when certain phrases are typed in the chat, they can play these like short little videos and stuff. Oh, there I go. You can actually see the full list if you scroll down to my like description things, whatever those like bubble card things are called on Twitch. But yeah, I have one listing all of the chat commands, and you don't need to write like an exclamation mark or anything like that, just the phrase itself, and it plays all sorts of different things. When's e-girl gonna start? I'm thinking like I should do karaoke first, because like because we reached it like very early on, and like I still have not gone to it. So I want to say next week, like I want to do karaoke, and then maybe like the week after that I do the e-girl thing. Because it's, I mean, it's hard for me to like plan out like every day for a given week, because there are times when I can't really stream even when I want to. But so yeah, that's why I would like say maybe spread it out to be like a week apart, these plans and stuff, just in case like yeah, I can't stream like both of them in a single week. Oh, this is an annoying place to be. Oh, there I go. Oh, sorry, I missed that. Yes, we are all gathered in here. Thank you for being here, my friends. I do appreciate it. But yeah, sorry, my train of thought is just like all over the place when I stream. But 150, which is actually like a possibility now at this point, I will do a mukbang stream, which yeah, I will most likely do it so that like I take pictures of the food and stuff, because like I don't know if I'm going to do like a hand cam or anything like that. I might just end up like taking photos, you know, every now and then to see the progress of my eating. That might be a bit lame, but like, I don't know. We'll see. We'll see if I can figure something out that's better than that. Otherwise I will, yeah, default to that sort of setup. It's hard because you feel like you have to keep constantly talking for the entire time straight. Yeah. I've been like... Yeah, I've been trying to like not, you know, freak out anytime there's like a silence or something like that. I'm getting like maybe a bit better at that. And especially for like story games, which I I do play fairly often with like new gacha story updates and stuff. Like obviously I just let the characters speak when they're talking and stuff. And yeah, I only really have to comment a little bit on it. But yeah, that's what I've been like trying to learn ever since I started streaming, is just like how to talk better. Because I've never been very good at talking. And oh, there I go. And yeah, especially like after COVID and stuff, like during that sort of time period, even after like the lockdowns and stuff, like I was not talking to like anyone basically during that time. Very few occasions where I would actually like see people in person and like visit friends and stuff. Yeah, I feel like my conversation and talking skills just like went completely downhill, even more than they already were. But yeah, I'm trying to slowly build that back up. And it has gone, you know, somewhat well. Definitely better than... Oh, I need to stop jumping here. That's a bad place to jump. It's definitely better than like when I started streaming. And also just even like with the way my voice sounds and stuff. I'm always trying to like change it to find something that I actually like don't hate. And then as well as like trying to sound less awkward too. Helps a lot with how my voice sounds too and stuff. Dead air underrated IRL. Very true. Like it's usually just the person who's like, you know, like trying to think of something that feels awkward. Whereas I feel like most of the time, like the other person doesn't even mind whether there's silence or not. Right, I still have this on stream, but at $175, I will become a JoJo character, which like I kind of realized after giving like, I don't know, I guess like a bit of like a test run to like the e-girl and stuff. I realized I can also go the complete opposite direction, where I just make my voice just insanely deep. Because I can do that to the surprise of many people who hear that I can indeed sound like a JoJo character, or perhaps even more, even deeper than that. Hand reveal at $200, yes. That one, like, really I am not expecting, but actually there's like kind of a chance now at this point. Obviously I'm not like trying to put pressure or anything to donate. Only do it if you have some... Oh, whoops. If you have some disposable income and stuff. Do it then. Welcome in, Pie Bucket. Good to see you. Oh, that is way too big of a jump. What about Jolene, though? You can be a femme JoJo. Well, I'm already doing, like, e-girl, right? So, yeah, I mean, the whole point is to kind of just go in, like, polar opposite directions. I don't even know what Jolene sounds like, to be completely honest. Yeah, I'll just go in an incredibly deep voice for that stream, and also commission yet another model where I look like a JoJo character for it. So yeah, kind of just mirroring the whole e-girl thing. So I don't think I even need to do, like, voice tutorials. Not hyperfem, I mean badass femme. That's probably like what I try to sound like regularly, but have mixed results on. But yeah, $200 hand reveal. We'll see if I am forced to reveal my hand or not. We do still have like basically the whole month to go. I will be doing this all throughout July. You should watch some Stone Ocean. Yeah, I've heard it's good. I never really got into JoJo, to be honest. But maybe I could just watch like that one arc and see how I like it. But yeah, should I demonstrate my deep voice? I know you want me to, Pie Bucket. I need to like learn to not be nervous when I'm put on the spot. Not for free? Okay. That's fair enough. You can go look at my VOD if you're really curious. I think Levy actually even clipped some snippets of it. Some cringe snippets. If you're really curious. Or at least a clip or two of Jolene. Yeah, I feel like oh, that was very bad. I just walked off. I don't watch as much anime as I used to. Oh, there I go. Well, we are in fact going back to the start of the game. The prediction was not a lie. I was spot on. Yeah, I don't really watch as much anime as I used to. And I feel like a big part of it is because I spend too much time like watching YouTube videos. They kind of just like suck me in to whatever nonsense they're talking about. Kind of just like background noise and stuff as well. But yeah, I watch a lot of like video essays and stuff. I tend to stick to the positive ones because negative ones can be, you know, can go down a pretty bad rabbit hole if you're not careful. But I find the positive ones are nice because it's just like someone talking about something they really like or like something from their childhood, you know? And it's pretty nice and wholesome. YouTube is a vortex, very addicted, so I know the feeling. Yeah, it's so easy to just like, to put something on, possibly not even watch it, just like listen to it while doing something else. While doom scrolling through Twitter or Blue Sky. I do that too often as well. But yeah, I should, I mean, first of all, I need to watch more live 2D tutorials because I've gotten like behind. The model is already like nearing completion and I'm definitely not like ready to start yet, so I should definitely get to that more than anything. I've only used live 2D like once before and I did think that I kind of understood it fairly well, just kind of like, I mean, not exactly intuitively, but like, I feel like I got the hang of it decently well for it being my first time using it. And so that's kind of why I'm trying to do it again for my new model, just to see if I really could learn it, you know, decently well. A little bit, like there's more things, there's a lot more like control, I guess, in terms of like what, you know, the face tracking can actually pick up and like translate into a 2D model. And especially with like vBridger as well, which is something I believe you use it in tandem with VTube Studio, basically. And it can control certain parameters of the model, like your mouth especially. I think it's like its biggest selling point is having a much better mouth tracking compared to VTube Studio. And you can even do things like sticking your tongue out and like puffing out cheeks and stuff. I probably won't go, you know, crazy like that, but even just for like the basic mouth tracking, I am trying to learn what I need to do in order to, yeah, set it up for vBridger and stuff. From my understanding so far, it's basically just adding new parameters to the model and, yeah, having like more like keyframes and stuff on the different parts of the body. But yeah, that will be fun. During that period, I'm like, I don't know if I'll like exclusively stream, you know, live TD and rigging the model. Because like, I absolutely want to spend as much time as possible during this limited period, you know? And I'd also want to stream my progress. So like, it kind of just makes sense to stream it like every day or almost every day. But yeah, we'll see. It's possible I'll need like a break at some point. A Jump King break, you know? To calm my mind. Because actually, I do not find this game frustrating at all. Even when I fall down, like, pretty far, I find the game pretty relaxing to play. And I also just kind of treat it as like just chatting. My other just chatting game, or rather, well, my just chatting game before I started playing Jump King was actually Elden Ring. Surprisingly enough, despite it being, you know, action, Souls game, and difficult and whatnot, I find that was actually the game I was best at talking and playing at the same time. Which is kind of funny. But Jump King, I think, takes the cake even more than Elden Ring. And I mean, I think that's pretty obvious why. It's definitely not as complicated, but yeah. I think it is very fun to play this game while just talking about random stuff. I do need to like lock in though to actually make some real progress. Cause so far I have not actually made it to like past like the furthest point that I got to last stream. So I would like to actually make it past Bargainburg. I think that's what that place is called. As I say that, of course, I fall back down to the drain. But yeah, the e-girl model, I'm guessing should be done by next week. Like, I don't want to rush the artist or anything, obviously. He can take as much time as needed. But he did like the sketch, very quickly already. And so I imagine that it will probably be finished, yeah, in like a week or so. I guess that's another reason why I would do karaoke first though, just in case he needs more time on that. But yes, those are all of the commands related to the charity that I'm doing at the moment. Just if you were curious about more information, you can find out all about the ACLU and, you know, like what other VTubers are part of the group. Oh man. This place is a bit tricky. I'm still debating whether I should try practicing my karaoke songs during this stream. I mean, I was debating it before when I was playing Jump King, basically. My just chatting game. Because I am nervous about being nervous, if that makes any sense. So I know, like, what would help with that would probably be to try and get used to singing at least a little bit on stream before the karaoke itself. But then I get nervous about that. Shoot. Oh, that is bad. At least I made that jump, but wait, what? Oh, I didn't even know there was a thingy there that you could read. Guess I should have stayed there for a bit longer. Yeah, I hope everybody's days are going well. Only a bit longer until the weekend. Well, you know, a bit in one day, of course. But, you know, past the middle point of the week. I don't know what the hell I'm doing right now. Somehow I was not punished, but I need to, like, pay attention to where I'm jumping. I say as I jump off the edge. Yeah, this weekend I was actually, I was spending time with family. We visited my brother who lives, kind of far away from the rest of us, so we all visited him and like we rented an Airbnb place to stay for the weekend, which was very nice. Why do you have so many Spider-Man emotes? Because I think Bully Maguire is funny. That's the reason. Okay, which one is that? That's hard to see actually. Is that Pain? Oh no, it's Dickovich. Yeah, I don't know. I don't have a real answer for you, Erica. I just think it's funny. I think a lot of my viewers though don't even have 7TV. So we don't use very many of those emotes. I do have my own custom drawn emotes though that are like pretty cursed. Millennial humor, yeah. Basically. Oh wait, sorry, I'm getting you two mixed up because you're literally the exact same color on my chat screen. That's my bad. But yeah, sorry, Pie Bucket. To answer your question, millennial humor, yes, you're right. Impasta. Yeah, that laugh emote specifically, that like actually scared me. After I drew it, I was like, what the hell did I just draw? But that's part of the fun. That too is probably my millennial humor of liking weird MS Paint cursed stuff. Yeah, I actually only have one emote that looks like my new design. All of my other ones were based off of like the current model I'm using now. It looks like SpongeBob Zoom In or any Cartoon Network character. Does it? Although I guess actually sometimes SpongeBob, you know, got cursed, looked cursed from time to time, you know, when they zoom in to like hyper realistic like pores on their body and stuff. That could also be where that humor came from. Even though I didn't watch a whole lot of SpongeBob, I always thought those moments were funny. But yeah, so, I always get sidetracked whenever I talk about anything. But I was talking about how my family went, yeah, to visit my brother for the weekend. And, what did we do exactly? We went for a few walks around, you know, different, scenic places and things like that. Right, I think I want to go down, actually. That's where I want to go. Oh my god. My little hop didn't get me over the edge, and then I just walked off. Everything is falling apart. Oh well. Yeah, I guess, like, we didn't do, like, a whole lot. But basically just, you know, enjoying the time together. Family time and all that. Which, most of the time is good. Sometimes it can be a bit, you know, awkward and heated. Probably normal with any family, but yeah. As far as families go, I think I'm pretty lucky. We are all nice people. I don't have like a single like right-wing person in my entire family, which is great. Definitely helps to keep the awkwardness to a minimum. Yeah, I still have not gotten my window AC installed yet. Oh, I keep not pressing the jumping button by accident. No xenophobic uncle, how boring. I don't know, that's not really the kind of kind of drama or whatever I would enjoy. I know you're just joking, but yeah, hopefully, you know, for anyone who does have those family members, TM, I hope that, you know, it's not too bad for you. Almost been an hour, and I have made literally 0 progress. Sounds about right, honestly, with Jump King. But yeah, because I still don't have my AC installed, I might have to take the weekend off because it's like heating up once again. Even today, which is like the best day of the week in terms of temperature, like it's still not great. And so yeah, like hopefully I can stream tomorrow. But then most likely I will have to take Saturday and Sunday off. Just to not like bake alive in my room. But maybe if I go shopping and actually restock my my gluten-free flour, because I'm literally like completely out at the moment. Yeah, hopefully I can do that and then plan out how I will do my baking video. Because yeah, I want to do it, or well, I want to show, I guess, my kind of like usual baking style. And yeah, what that means outside of just like having a whole bunch of dietary restrictions and stuff. It's basically just like improvised. I don't really do any measuring. And if I do, it's literally just like because I'm using like a half tablespoon spoon, and I just wanted to use a small spoon. But maybe I will limit even that, so I don't use the tablespoon measuring spoons. Just use some random spoon to do it. But I think it might be funny if oh, thank you so much for the raid, Stitch. I really appreciate it. Welcome in. I hope you had a fun stream. Dead by Daylight, I see. You play a lot of that game, although I've never actually played it myself. But I hope you had a fun time. And of course, if you need to take a rest, get anything to eat or drink or anything, feel free to go do that. I really appreciate the raid though. And welcome in, raiders. I am iolite, the voice cracking VTuber. But yes, I'm iolite, or IO for short. Hello, Cyan, good to see you. I am a golem PNGtuber at the moment. Although we are very close now to getting our new live 2D model art. That is nearing completion, and it has my updated design too, which I can show you while I'm struggling to, oh, not that. While I am struggling to make any progress in this game. This is what I'm going to look like in the future, in the near future. And then, yeah, after, oh, that was a bad jump. After we get the finished live 2D model art, I'm actually going to attempt to rig it myself. Even though I am like a beginner, I've only ever used it once before. I did, it's my birthday, so I did a B-Day stream. Oh nice, happy birthday, Stitch. That's awesome. You have a cake for yourself, and if so, what flavor? What is everybody's favorite kind of cake? I've always really loved like cheesecake, and I mean when I was even younger, like ice cream cake. But I can't eat those anymore. Sometimes I can find like a vegan cheesecake thing or something, or like my sister can like make something for me, which actually I might ask her to do for my birthday. She is very good at baking. But yeah, I would say probably like cheesecake is my favorite. I just love like very rich desserts and just rich foods in general. I've always loved. More flavor equals better or something. Chocolate with chocolate and chocolate dark and rich. Nice. Yeah, chocolate is so good. I have to be a bit careful with how much chocolate I eat, but yeah. I love chocolate. But, oh right, this is still taking up half the screen. Yeah, I really love the design. Big fan. I love how it turned out, and I'm excited to, start rigging the model and stuff. But, yeah, in terms of, like, lore and stuff, I don't know. I don't actually put a lot of emphasis on it, and I don't really, like, play a character or anything. But if you are curious about my lore, basically, I was built after, every single living creature in the world has died. So it's, like, very fun times, obviously. But yeah, essentially, like, humans, like, destroyed the world through, like, wars and whatnot. My character was built afterwards by someone who wanted to preserve the more positive aspects of humans. And so, like, I go around recording all of the art and media that the human race has created. Yeah, basically create a more positive legacy to remember them by, and hopefully bring it into the future. You know, when the world eventually heals and all that. Yeah, that's the general gist of it. I kind of made this story as like, to try and be more optimistic, essentially. And like, yeah, if there's one thing that I try to change about myself to fit this character, it's to just be more optimistic. Oops. Did not mean to press that. And, you know, hopeful for the future and stuff like that. Even when everything is just going completely to crap. We want to stay positive here. But yeah, at the moment we are playing Jump King, obviously. And the reason I'm doing this is because I am doing, I'm part of a charity group called VTubers Against ICE. We are raising money for the ACLU, which is the American Civil Liberties Union. And yeah, I mean, if you're at all updated with what's going on in the United States right now, essentially this like military-esque organization called ICE is just literally like kidnapping people and putting them into concentration camps. And so we want to not do that. And yeah, this organization that we're raising money for is like, you know, tries to help out not just with that, but just with like all sorts of like human rights advocation in the States and things. But yeah, it's pretty crazy actually. The group is like, I think over 80 VTubers are a part of it. And so far we've actually raised over $11,000 for it, which is crazy. The person who created it was very surprised actually with how much like traction it got and support. Oh my god, I'm actually just losing everything right now. I'm also very surprised with how much I've raised at the moment. I was not expecting even like, I was not expecting to get over $100. So that is very cool. We have a very nice and generous community, and I super appreciate all of you. Right, it has been an hour. And while I'm face planted here, that's as good a time as any. I do like to have a short little stretch at every hour of the stream. Basically just like one minute or so. So yeah, I'm going to do that now. If you've been sitting a lot, perhaps consider joining me as well. I will be right back. Well, I'm back. Thank you for your patience. Monogatari, that's a spicy one. Yeah, I guess. It does have its spicy moments, that is true. I think I literally just Google searched like anime stretching to find these GIFs. So yeah, not like a whole lot of thought put into it. But also, what's her name again? Like Canberra? I'm butchering the pronunciation. I remember she is the lesbian, so you know, we stan her. I still need to actually like finish the Monogatari series, because I think they actually like adapted the full story now at this point, right? In terms of like adapting to anime. I need to get back into it. But I did like the show, for the most part. I need to adjust my mic just slightly. What animes have people been watching recently? Most recent one I watched was rewatching Princess Principal, actually, which was one of my favorite shows. And the reason I watched that was because the anime I watched before that, I'm not going to say the name because I'm about to spoil the ending. But like it's a yaoi show. Like focused more on like action and stuff rather than romance. But like it's a yaoi show where the main character literally died in like the last episode. And did not like, you know, have a happy ending with his boyfriend. And like, yeah, it was kind of sad. Like he literally just died alone and like none of his friends even knew about it. So yeah, I kind of needed to watch something else, which I knew had a better ending than that. Yeah, doomed yaoi, exactly. A new Gundam show ended. Oh, right, yeah, not Witch from Mercury, that's the other one. Oh, right, it's like the weird title, like Gooix, or something like that. Has a whole bunch of views. But yeah, I've actually also been watching that one, occasionally. I'm watching it with my brother, actually. And we're both so lost with, like, the whole like history of you know, the different factions and their politics and everything. We're sitting there just like you know, watching the high Gundam pilots. Meanwhile, in the background there's all this like political drama and whatnot that is kind of going over our heads. But I'm still enjoying the show. I forget exactly which episode we left off on. My number one wish, though, for that Gundam anime would be for it to turn into a Yuri anime at the end. I don't have a lot of hope for that, though, with how the show has been going so far. But that would be my number one wish. I'm also watching, not an anime, but I'm watching The Last of Us at the moment. I had never watched the first season before, and I know, yeah, the second season is all finished now. But yeah, I've been enjoying it. I'm actually going through it fairly quickly. Like, I think I'm towards the end of the first season at this point. But yeah, very good show. I've heard that, like, the second season isn't as good, but at the same time, like, my brother and his friend also still enjoyed it. Like, even if it's not as good, like, they feel like, you know, all the doom posting about it and stuff, and, like, people being super critical about it is, like, a bit blown out of proportion. So yeah, I'm still looking forward to starting the next season and watching through that. Alright, is this finally going to be the time where I make, like, a single jump of progress? So far, so good. We are back in Bargainburg. If I can make it past this area, this stream, I think that would be good. Wow, that was close. Cause yeah, I've never made it past this area of the game. I've made it like probably more than halfway, I would assume. Although I don't actually know, like, specifics. about the map. That's just what it feels like. Okay, and suddenly this one jump is like giving me all sorts of trouble. Oh yeah, I finally... Oh wow, and then I just walk off the ledge. What am I doing? What am I doing indeed? Oh my god. Well, yeah, okay. This was in fact definitely not the run. But I was about to say, I finally read through actually the book I got, I think like a couple weeks or so ago now at this point. But a new light novel called the Mimosa Confessions. And I think there's 4 volumes in total. But yeah, I read through the first one and I really enjoyed it actually. So that was fun. And I already ordered the second volume actually. I think it should be arriving today. Mimosa, it's like mimosa, so it's like Mimosa. The cover looks good. Yeah, it has has pretty art. Not like a whole lot of illustrations in it. But they do, yeah, they are good. And yeah, it is like, it does have some heavy, subject matter and stuff. Like the main character, who is like not actually the perspective character. I don't know actually the correct terms. But the book is written in like first person, but is not the first person of the main character. It is the first person of like the main character's friend, basically. Romanticized tragedy. I wouldn't say it romanticizes it. I would say it's like a decently realistic depiction of like someone getting harassed and by like transphobic people and people who just like sit idly by and let it happen. But yeah, I enjoyed it personally. It's just, yeah, warning for anyone who might get triggered by stuff like that. It has also like one scene of like a sexual assault too. Not like full on R-word assault, but definitely very bad sexual assault. Okay, I'm locked in right now. Never mind, I'm not gaming. Narrator? No. Well, kind of. But like the narrator is like an actual, you know, like character in the world. Wait, what is that emote? Oh, help, help. Oh, it's a fall guy in jail. I see now. That's funny. Yes, I'm definitely fall guying right now, I guess. I'm not winning the number one. What is it even called in that game? My mind is just going to number one victory royale. It's definitely not that. But yeah, anyways, I'm looking forward to starting the next volume. Because it definitely left off on like, you know, a bit of a cliffhanger, kind of. I am looking forward to seeing what comes next. That was close. Never mind, I did it anyway. I was about to say at least I'm getting better at all of these jumps. But clearly it's still not perfect. Still needs improvement. Especially that one. But yeah, I mean at this point I could probably just make the poll of the 3 horror games that we have suggested at this point. Those being Signalis, Resident Evil 4, and Fears of Fathom. We could also put RE1 there too, if you wanted Erica. More like HN. Wait, what's an HN? Heavy? Wait, what does the N stand for? Sorry, Pie Bucket. I'm a bit lost. Alright. This time surely. Make it... Alright. This time surely. We make it up to Bargainburg. And we don't have a single fall after that. Make it all the way to whatever the next area is. LN, HN, sorry, I'm on my phone. Wait, LN as in like light novel? Light novel and heavy novel? Wait, is a heavy novel just like a regular novel? Shoot. Well, yeah, my prediction obviously was not accurate. But this time for sure, not a single fall going forward. That doesn't count. We're still okay. Okay, we've finally returned to Bargenberg. It's a good thing I checked where to go after that point, because I was actually thinking it might be left. Oh no. Gee, okay, wait. I was about to say that wasn't actually that bad, but then I just went off in the wrong direction. Alright, we're still here. How did that not go in? Oh boy. Oh right, I was literally just talking about like making a poll for the horror game selection. And then I just didn't do that. How do I make a poll again? Can I just do like slash poll? Would not be exclamation point poll, no. Okay, I probably have to like open this in an actual browser. All right, how to do this? We are in the chat. And now I want to... I don't see the option. Alright, this is scuffed. I feel like I've only made a poll like once before. And clearly I have forgotten how to do it. I'll check the mod view. This looks like, I don't know, even more confusing. Wait, there's things on the side. No, I don't know. I thought it was just like an option in the settings or something to make a poll. Okay. We'll look into that. Maybe next stream I'll figure out how to do it. But yeah, I mean, at this point, I feel like just like a game having like 2 or 3 votes would probably, you know, be the tiebreaker. So if there are any games that you would want me to play, feel free to just type them in the chat. Yeah, Signalis, Resident Evil 4, Fears of Fathom, all options that people have expressed interest in. I think someone else might have even said like Five Nights at Freddy's. Most likely. To be honest, I've never thought that Five Nights at Freddy's looked interesting. But who knows, maybe if I actually played it, my opinion would change. That was way too strong. Okay, so surely this time, this is the Bargenberg run. Anyways. All right. Surely this is the Bargenberg run. We are locked in. Okay, actually not clickbait, not lying. Kind of gaming. We'll see. I think in terms of this stream, this is now the farthest I've gotten. Is there any way to jump up here? Wait. I'm just testing, you know. I don't want to fall down this tiny little crack here. Never mind. We just do it. Simple as that. Oh my lord. Thank you, Poet Bucket, for the Young Link applause. Wait, where the hell do I go? Really, like up here, right? Okay, yes. Okay, wait, this is actually the furthest. This is the end of Bargenberg. I can see the, okay, never mind, I can't see anything because I'm face down in the dirt. Okay. Alright, game. I get it. I got a little bit too hopeful there. I saw the beginning of the ice area, and I thought, I thought maybe, just maybe, that would be the end of Bargenberg. Unfortunately for me, I was wrong. We've had a taste, though. A taste of victory. We know what to do. How to proceed. Except for everything that I have forgotten. Which is everything. But yeah, I also have to remember, like, when the Fate collab in Star Rail comes out. Because I think it's next week, I believe. Like, on the 11th. Guess that would mean next Friday. And then actually before that, I might want to complete the main story quests of the new update before starting the Fate stuff. So yeah, if I stream tomorrow, which hopefully I can, I will probably start the Star Rail story then. I have heard that it's also shorter, which is nice. Not as much yapping to interrupt the pacing. So yeah, I'm looking forward to it. I need to be really careful, like, anytime I open YouTube or, like, anything. Because, like, I know that crazy stuff is happening in the story. And so far, I've actually remained, like, fairly spoiler-free. Ironically, the most spoilers I've gotten have all been, like, from official Hoyo, like, posts and stuff. And, you know, just from, like, their marketing and the live stream and everything. Like, likewise, I've seen glimpses, but I'm saving it. Nice. Yeah, like, I've seen, the latest video, I think, of, like, on the Hoyo, or on the Honkai Star Rail channel. I haven't watched it, but I just saw the title of it, I think. Or no, maybe I clicked on it and then read, like, the description and then realized, oh, this is going to spoil something, isn't it? Because yeah, the animated short is what I'm referring to. And then I saw a certain name in the description and I was like, oh, I see. That's going to happen. Wow, we actually made back. Cool. Let's grab this coin. But not actually, because that bird is annoying. Hi, it's me, Adventuring. Oh, nice. Hello, Prince Talon. Welcome in. It's good to see you again. Oh my god, I'm failing. But yeah, I'm glad you could make it back. I accidentally changed my profile, now I can't change it back. Oh, it has like a timer thing, like you can't do it multiple times in like a week or like a month or something. Yeah, hopefully it doesn't like lock you out from that for too long. But what's Prince Talon from? Obviously I recognized Aventurine before. But I think I am coming up blank on Prince Talon. Okay, I need to figure something out here. Wonder if I could like full jump. Okay, yes, nice. Very good, very good. Crown of Coral and Pearl. It's not a common book, but you should read it. Yeah, I have never actually heard of it before. But it sounds cool. Is it like a fantasy book about, like underwater, something to do with underwater things? Well, we actually did it. Yeah, nice. Yeah, I was mentioning before actually how I finally read the first volume of a light novel series, which I bought like a couple of weeks ago, but didn't get around to starting. Yeah, I was happy to finally start that, and I enjoyed it quite a bit. It's called Mimosa Confessions. And wait, where do I go? I guess I have to go to the other side of this. Although it doesn't even seem like I would be able to make it. Oh well, let's give it a try, I guess. I'll be listening, by the way. I'm multitasking. Okay, no problem. I hope that, you know, whatever else you're doing goes smoothly and have a nice day. Sounds like a young adult series. Oh no. Everything is falling apart, as it always does. Yeah, what young adult series did I really like when I was reading a lot of those? I remember one series that I reread a few times actually. Was called, I think, The Immortal Alchemist, like Nicholas Flamel. Very original character, obviously. Such an unique concept. But yeah, it was basically about two twins who are, you know, pulled into this world of magic and stuff. Oops. By Nicholas Flamel and his like arch rival D. And yeah, basically there's like a prophecy about twins and stuff, so that's why Nicholas is like, you know, trying to save them, but also like teach them magic and all that stuff. And yeah, I mean, for the most part, I enjoyed it. I did like, even back then, I noticed like some things about like the world and stuff actually kind of got like retconned and changed as the story progressed. So if you don't like those things, then like it might bother you a bit. But for the most part, I enjoyed the series. Oh, wait, secret. What is this? Hello? Okay, I guess it's nothing. Just a little Easter egg or something. I have no idea. Wait, hold on. Is there a hole in the ceiling? Okay, no, it's not even like a shortcut or anything. I guess what it is doing is teaching me that can happen. I love young adult series Septimus Heap. I have not heard of that actually. What's it about? Oh, I bet I have to go from pole to pole, don't I? We'll see if there's any way I can get up there from here, but I imagine that it might be a lost cause. Yeah. Yeah, okay. That was a bad move. Yeah, another series I really liked was the Bartimaeus trilogy. Which is set in like modern London, England, but you know, the world is full of magic and everything. And basically how this magic works is that the magicians just like enslave like demons and spirits and stuff. And that's where the majority of their power comes from. And so Bartimaeus is one such demon who the main character summons as a child. But because he's just like oh, that's kind of bad. Because he's just a kid and like he was kind of doing this behind the back of his master, his own master. The demon Bartimaeus actually learns about his real name, which is like a big bad thing to happen. Because yeah, knowing someone's real name gives you like a lot of power over them and stuff like that. I remember it being good, but I can recall zero details. Yeah, I'm the same way with a lot of stuff. But yeah, with Bartimaeus, like, it's, it kind of goes through this, like, you know, at times very, like, strenuous relationship and stuff between him and his master. They're always going, like, back and forth and stuff. Trying to, like, blackmail each other and whatnot. Although also having, like, you know, a bit of fondness for the other. Okay, if I walk off, I'm just going to, like, go too far, aren't I? How do I do this? Gargoyle? Okay, yep. Well, I knew that's exactly what was going to happen, but I didn't know how to prevent it. It's low-key Death Note. Wait, sorry, are you talking about a gargoyle? Or did you also read the Bartimaeus trilogy? But yeah, like, as the series progresses, like, the magician main character, you know, gets older and stuff, and they go through different, adventures and whatnot. Another series that I liked. I mean, there's one that I'm not going to name for reasons. I did read The Hunger Games back in the day, and I kind of lost interest after the first book. I mean, I still read the next two, but I definitely liked the first one the best out of all of them. Oh, okay, I did the same thing. The slants in this game look comically obnoxious. Oh yeah, they are. Speaking of... Yeah, no, this game is, meticulously crafted to, bring about certain emotions in you. Let's just say. But we will not let it win. I will become the Jump King and save the babe. trying to think of, oops, I'm trying to think of other young adult novels that I read before. Because I was actually like a really big reader throughout like elementary school and high school. I literally always had a book in like the top right part of my desk next to my water bottle. I would just read like any chance I got. And to be completely honest, your voice is going to put me to sleep. I'll take that as a compliment. Because I do enjoy, you know, relaxing streams and stuff. And that is kind of the vibe I'm going for, is just a nice, relaxing time. So if my voice helps with that, then, you know, that's a positive. We are lurker friendly here. You don't have to chat. I still appreciate you being in the stream and watching or listening or sleeping to it. Book reader into YouTube slop essay pipeline. Oh no. Yeah, nah, not interested. I'll leave that to the to other content creators. Seven Realms. I have not heard of that, no. Mine was the 3DS, but also occasionally a book. Fair enough. Actually, I never got a 3DS. I did play like a fair bit of DS, but DS I, to be specific, was one that I owned. I also owned a DS Lite, but then it actually got like corrupted by like a Mario Kart, a used Mario Kart cartridge. It just like, it bricked my DS. But I don't know exactly timeline wise, but after that I got a DSi. Seems like that's the best way to get out of that situation. I did read Game of Thrones, probably like too early, or earlier than I should have, let's say. Because yeah, what grade was I in when I read Game of Thrones? I'm pretty sure I started reading them in like grade 7. Then yeah, and then I had like a friend who like opened the book up and literally like went to like just landed on like a sex scene and stuff and was like, oh. A bit awkward. At least it wasn't a teacher. Oh, I jumped here again when I should not have. Yeah, I tended to reread a lot of things. Like kind of just like sticking to certain favorite series and stuff rather than always going for new stuff. And yeah, they were all fantasy. Except I guess Hunger Games, but I only read that once. Yeah, all of the books that I reread a lot were all fantasy. The most being, yeah, Bartimaeus trilogy and like I think the Nicholas Flamel series. Those are probably like top 2 most reread series for me. Yeah, compared to now, like, where I'm literally just on my computer like 24/7. I actually didn't like grow up, I guess, like being like super connected to screens and video games and technology and everything. Because I never even got a cell phone until I was in high school. Nowadays, I feel like, children are like going into like kindergarten with their iPhones and stuff. Maybe not that early, but that's what it feels like for this old boomer. And yeah, I remember because I had to share like the computer with my two brothers. So we only actually let each other have 40 minutes a day as our turn playing World of Warcraft. Although specifically on the weekend, we gave like the last playing person extra time to like do raids and stuff like that. And so then we kind of like, yeah, we kind of had alternating days where yeah, like the last person to play gets extra long time. Rationing is crazy. Yeah, when I think about it now, I'm like, I how did I even do that? Like I can't survive without my computer, basically, nowadays. But I feel like, I don't know. I feel like kids might be having a bit too much screen time nowadays. And I know that's like super old boomer take or whatever. But just in terms of like, I don't know, like very young children having like iPhones and access to like, all sorts of mobile games, but also just like YouTube and the internet as a whole. I feel like makes them a lot less focused. And yeah, kind of just like reliant on looking up answers rather than like thinking about stuff for themselves. But yeah, I don't know. I'm not a parent, nor do I want to be. I'm not gonna go around like telling people, I guess, how to raise their kids. Unless they're literally being abusive, but, you know, that's kind of extreme. But yeah, I don't know how it was for all of you, I guess. Obviously, you don't need to, like, share a whole lot. But did you have, like, limited time, let's just say? Limited time with, like, I don't know, like, computers, technology, things, screen related. Yeah, I mean, I know other people, like, can have parents who just, like, completely, don't allow anything like that whatsoever. Which, like, sounds very rough. Obviously, my situation was nothing like that. No, I had no restrictions and infinite pocket money. Oh, wow. I can't even imagine, like, what I would do with, like, infinite allowance and stuff like that. Because my money was very, very limited. Which, I mean, like, now that I've made it past that, in some ways I'm glad, because now I am actually like I try to save, you know, as much money as possible and not waste it on things that I deem like not useful enough and stuff. I forget. There's a word I'm forgetting. I forget many words, unfortunately. I lied, but my greatest wish was a machine that could do homework. That is, yeah. That's completely fair. I hated homework. Always hated homework. And it's here, monkey's paw. Oh god, yeah, with AI and stuff. So many kids are just like... just asking, like, ChatGPT to, like, write essays and stuff for them now. And, like, I've seen that some don't even bother to like, erase the written by, like, ChatGPT or, you know, whatever, whatever thing that it says about that. And so it's like, they didn't even read it over. That's how bad it is. Obviously, not every kid's doing that, but just the fact that, like, they have access to that, if they know about it, is kind of bad, I would say. Of course, among all the other bad things about AI, is just one of many. That was close. But yeah, I remember, like, I didn't even know, like, about, like, social media and stuff when I was growing up. Because, I mean, like, we had, obviously I knew about the internet just because, like, in school, like, you're literally forced to, like, you know, make, like, your computer account and whatnot, and then, like, certain days you work on the computers and stuff. That's how it was in my schools. And so obviously, like, I knew about the internet, but at the same time, like, I just didn't know, like, the extent of, like, what you could do on the internet. And so, like, yeah, I don't know where I'm going with this. Just the fact that I didn't know about it kind of saved me having to struggle with, like, temptations and whatever, of just, like, wasting my time on YouTube and Twitter or Instagram or whatever. What was that site called? Like, Vine? Zine? I think it's Vine, right? Or is it Zine? But I can't remember. I never went on that site, really. That is also, like, a millennial thing from what I've heard. Basically, the older TikTok is, what that site was. Old man yells at the sky. Yeah, I mean, I'm trying not to, trying not to have, you know, the thoughts of just, like, new equals bad. Old and nostalgic equals good. There's a lot of, cool things. What am I doing? There's a lot of cool things on the internet and stuff. It's just that there's also a lot of dangerous stuff and rabbit holes that honestly prey upon, like, you know, impressionable youth to sow their seeds of discrimination and whatnot. Now I'm putting on my tinfoil hat. But I mean, yeah, I mean, it's true. Especially with how things are right now. This is the end result. Has been another hour, so I might okay, yeah, it's probably better to just do my stretch break now. Yep, I will be back in a minute or two. Yep. See you later. Hello, I am back. Thank you for your patience. So I remembered something that I forgot again. I've been forgetting for a while now. But, Cyan, I don't suppose you're still here. I've been forgetting to ask you something. What was I talking about before? Like, social media. Oh, hey, Talent. Sorry, I was saying Cyan. Oh, God. Yeah, I know, just letting you know. Oh, okay. I appreciate it, Talon. I was really like, you know, seeing people, seeing names and stuff I recognize. Obviously, you changed your name, but, you know, you get what I'm saying. Seeing, people returning to the stream and stuff, and chatting. I really appreciate it. Oh, I'm playing badly. What am I doing? Yeah, I need to ask Cyan, if he would like me to draw anything for him. Because, like, way back, many days ago, probably like weeks at this point, but he donated, $10, so I need to see if he would like me to do a doodle for him. Yeah, I need to like... I need to watch how much, social media stuff I waste my time on. Because, yeah, it's basically just like YouTube videos and then scrolling through like Blue Sky. I would say I need to cut back a bit on. Then, yeah, I mean, one thing that I need to do more is, of course, watch different YouTube videos, but live 2D tutorial YouTube videos. a bit different than... Oh, that was a funny jump there. A bit different than just the endless video essays of random things I don't even like watch or play. And then what else do I want to do more of? Maybe watch more anime. Get my own opinions on some things rather than just listening to what other people say. Many times have I done this exact same thing. Yeah, I also, want to maybe read a bit more. Although it's kind of hard because, like, with reading, at least for the books that I like, which are, like, mainly light novels and stuff, and like, manga, it's hard because you're either spending a crazy amount of money to read these things, or you're doing it like you're pirating it, which, you know, feels kind of bad sometimes, especially if it's like a series you actually really enjoy, but then it's like 14 volumes long or something, and it's like, this would literally cost me like $300. I try to make myself watch more shows when I start turning on YouTube. Yeah, very good idea. Oh man. Don't fall back down, please. I finally made it back up here. Yeah, it's like... it can be a bit hard for me to play video games. Like often. Most of the time when I play games, it's just on stream, actually. Outside of, like, gacha game maintenance. But yeah, there's still, watching animes and reading stuff is still things I would like to do more of. Recently been watching X-Men Evolution. Oh, hell yes. That's actually crazy because, like, I mean, somewhat recently, as in within the last, like, year or so, maybe a bit longer than a year. I also actually I rewatched X-Men Evolution with my siblings, which was a great time. And we never actually finished the series when we were younger, so towards the end it was like totally new stuff. X-Men High School, yeah. And it's like, it's so 2000s, like with the theme song and like the character designs and everything. But I love it. Great show. Yeah, my favorite, I guess, like, cartoons and stuff, would probably be like Batman Beyond and Justice League Unlimited. Probably my two favorites, I would say. Here I go again, falling all the way down. But yeah, I really like X-Men Evolution too. And Teen Titans as well, kind of in the same vein as X-Men Evolution, I would say. Young Justice is insane. I remember really liking the first season, and then not liking the second season. And so then I never watched the third season, actually. Okay, but X-Men 97, though, holy moly, watched the entire original cartoon, which was brutal, made to 97, so incredible. Oh, wait, we're actually, like... This is crazy, we've actually been doing, like, the same things. I also watch all of the original X-Men cartoons with my siblings as well. I thought they were good. I'll be real, I had a good time watching the original ones. Most of the time. I'll give you like some episodes, kind of a slog to get through. Some storylines make absolutely no sense. But what I kind of liked about the X-Men is that like they all sucked. Like they all actually just sucked at fighting. But not just the heroes, like the villains too. And so like, I thought it was pretty funny, honestly. And they both just like, they take so many like losses. Not like casualties, but like both the heroes and the villains. Like you really get the sense that they're just like, they're struggling. Both of them. Okay, once the Phoenix art started, it got a lot better. Of the original, to be honest, I don't even remember what happened in the Phoenix art. They were like aliens and stuff. They went to space. But yeah, X-Men 97 though, very good show, yeah. I remember I had like some criticisms about it. Mainly just that it didn't exactly feel like, I guess like the style of the older cartoons. But to be honest, I kind of forget what my main points were with that criticism. And definitely nothing to do with the right-wing people like crying about characters like boobs being smaller or whatever. Like that is just so ridiculous. I don't know how they can unironically say those things like with a straight face and actually think that they're like saying a good point. It's that first big 5-episode series. When the show starts doing less one-off and more sequential ones, which is a good thing, to be honest. Yeah, there was definitely some good parts of the original series. I remember there's a lot of silly things too. Like I remember when Magneto and Professor Xavier like went to the land of like dinosaurs and stuff. It just made no sense. For some reason, Xavier could like use his legs there. I forget the reasoning, if there even was any reasoning. Please let me just get to the ice place again. Actually, I don't even think it's like the proper ice place. I think it might just be the area before the snowy, icy place. Have seen a bit of this game, like from other streamers and stuff. But I also forget a lot. Yeah, I also liked the Batman animated series. My sister really loves that one. I don't like it quite as much as like Justice League and Batman Beyond, But that is, it's kind of to do with just like which ones we watched more, you know, growing up at certain ages and stuff. I think she also, my sister also watched like the Superman animated show. But I never really got into that one. I do like the DCAU Superman though. I thought they did him very well. And I miss that Superman, honestly. Nowadays, Superman is just known for like snapping people's necks and stuff. Although hopefully the new movie can actually change that a bit. I forget when it comes out, but I am actually interested in seeing it. I still like DC more than Marvel, actually. Like, just because I grew up watching the those cartoons and stuff. Obviously, DC has made like nothing good in several years now at this point. Although actually they made the Batman. The Batman was a good Batman movie. I like that. But yeah, other than that, it's like the Dark Knight trilogy, which like also mainly just the second one was very good. And then struggling to think of like literally anything else DC related that has been good. The Penguin. Wait, what about the Penguin? In the Batman movie? Or actually, wait, wasn't there supposed to be like a show or something about the Penguin? Or am I just literally like making that up? He got a spin-off show? It's nice. Oh, okay, I'm not making that up. He did in fact get a spin-off show. Okay. Well, that's good that it's a good show. And I guess it's in the same universe then as the Batman. Oh no. Oh wait, my YouTube stream is wigging out right now. I'm not sure how to fix that, to be honest. Or if we might just have to ride it out until it gets better, unfortunately. Oh, that's not what I wanted. I was saying it's a good thing that the X-Men 97 cartoon is not the exact same style as the original. Oh, right, yeah. Yeah, no, that's totally fair. Like, objectively, it's a good show, X-Men 97. It just wasn't exactly what I was expecting after watching the whole original cartoon. But yeah, no, it is probably for the best. It's good. ... Sorry, kind of busy right now. Okay, well, as long as you can still hear me fine. That's good then. Oh yeah, it looks like the warning also went away now. I wish the original got remade in the same style as 97. Oh yeah, like the whole show. That could actually be really good. Like if they condensed the if they condensed it down to like trim down all of the filler stuff and like not so good storylines. Could definitely get behind that. Can't do much chatting. Yeah, it's all good, Talon. I appreciate you lurking, and I hope that Hope things that are going well with whatever you're doing right now. Was well past 97's halfway mark before I found out it was a continuation. Yeah, it is funny how they kind of just like casually bring up some of the crazy plot lines that happened in the original one. Now I'm kind of blanking on like what exactly they said. But yeah, I just remember them having like a few callbacks and stuff. And it's like, hey, yeah, I sat through, you know, however many hours of the original cartoon. I get that reference. Yeah, I am looking forward to the next season of 97. Because it did leave off on quite a bit of a cliffhanger. Too much power. Now that we were on the topic of like superheroes and stuff, now I'm just like playing in my head that scene in The Dark Knight where Lucius Fox is looking at the screen of like all of the sonar phones in the city. He's like, this is too much power for one man. And then Batman's like, that's why it's you. I'm sorry, that was bad. Jump scare. I apologize. Yeah, Batman's like, that's why I'm giving it to you, or whatever he says there. And then I forget how the rest of the scene goes. Fire? I don't know what the hell that voice was. I was not ready to change my voice so drastically, and it did not end up going well. Okay, finally, at least back in... Oh my god, I almost jumped off the edge there. We are finally back in Bargenberg, though. Hopefully we can get back to the cave place. Although actually, now that I think about it, I did actually meet my goal for the stream, which was just getting to the next area past Bargenberg. We did in fact do that, so hooray, I guess. I thought it worked for comedic effect. Okay, that's good. That is what it was meant for, so I'm glad. Oh no. Why? Why, oh why? Why are we here? Just to suffer. I wonder if I should play Metal Gear games at some point on stream. I've never actually played them. Or any, I've never played a single Hideo Kojima game, actually. I know he's got a lot of fans, though, for his games. Maybe I should do that at some point. But speaking of games, though, that I want to play on stream, I did actually buy a few during the summer sale. I should have actually waited like a couple days before buying Jump King, actually. I would have had to delay like the first stream I had, but it actually like lowered. It got a big discount during the summer sale, but I bought it like just before it started. unfortunately. And they did not give me a refund because I had played it for a bit too long. So a bit unfortunate there, but hey. If, you know, it's not that big of a deal. I'd rather give my money to an indie studio than some AAA exec. Should play Fears to Fathom, The Lighthouse, and Genshin. Genshin as a horror game. Oh wait, right, we're not horror games at the moment. Cause yeah, I remember you yeah, recommending Fears to Fathom before, and so then my mind immediately went back to like the horror game that I've got to play, chosen by chat. What's the Lighthouse about? I don't know if I've heard of that game. Metal Gear Solid 1, 2, and 3 are excellent. Okay, nice. Yeah, the games that I just bought on sale were Portal 1 and 2, which I've never played, but I know like every single streamer in existence plays Portal. So I've got that one in the back pocket now. I also bought Steins Gate because I really love the anime. And I saw it like, yeah, for like heavily discounted, so I was like, huh, that could actually be a fun time. I do actually like doing like, oh my lord. I like trying to do like voices for characters and stuff. Wait, what am I doing here? Okay, there. But I thought, oh man. I thought actually playing like visual novels and stuff could be fun. Hard to explain. Oh right, yeah, the lighthouse. Yeah, I don't know if I'm going to play Genshin though. To be honest, I actually just quit playing Zenless Zone Zero. I don't think I'm going to continue streaming that game. Because like, yeah, I don't know. I was feeling a bit of burnout from the gacha grind. And like in the case of Zenless Zone Zero and stuff, they just have so many like events all the time that you have to play through. And it's like that's great for people who actually really like the game and stuff. I was mostly playing it for the story though. And so having to still like keep up with all this other stuff made me feel a bit burnt out of it, and wanted to, yeah, I wanted also to just have more time to stream different games. Because yeah, when I play games other than gachas, I'm like, oh yeah, wait, other games are like actually really insanely good. And so yeah, I want to play more non-gacha games. What's HSR? It is Honkai Star Rail. So that is my main gacha game. It came out over 2 years ago. And I've logged in every single day since then. That is my sad existence. So yeah, in other words, I'm in too deep to quit Star Rail. I've also spent like, I mean at this point I've spent a lot of money just because like I'd buy the like the monthly kind of subscription type stuff in the game. I've never bought like the instant top-up packs, thankfully. But yeah, just from like the amount of time I've spent playing the game and stuff, I've actually now spent quite a bit of money in it. Sunk cost fallacy, I'm in too deep. Although I'll be honest, the latest trailer of Star Rail, like finance trailer, actually goes so insanely hard. It's crazy. Like that was a moment for me. I was like, wait, this game actually rules. This game is actually sick as hell. So, you know, that reignited a bit of passion for the game and the story, which is good. Yeah, I log into freaking Super Mario Run every day. Oh wait, yeah, that's the Mario mobile game, right? I actually completely forgot that game even existed. Is it any good? Like I would never play it because like I'm not even that interested in Mario to begin with. But yeah, right, Pie Bucket, that's the release date for Star Rail. So yeah, I have been playing for a very, very long time. I guess it's actually like closer to 3 years at this point. Hate all this login every week, every day crap in all these stupid games. Yeah, I'm also very tired of it. Like, I don't know if you played Monster Hunter Wilds, but like it also has this like daily login thing. And granted, like it's completely like not pointless, but like the rewards are like basically nothing. And so it really doesn't matter. But I still just hate that like it's still just like, I don't know. It's telling every player to like log in every day just for these tiny little things, even if it doesn't actually matter. And like, you know, you should be able to tell yourself, oh, well, it doesn't matter, so I'm not even going to listen to it. But yeah, I mean, still for a lot of people, it just, I don't know. They get that itch in the back of their brain telling them that they're missing out. They are not playing optimally. I don't like that because I'm one of those people. It's pretty fun for mobile. Wait, insane freeze frame on his nameplate. Wait, what? Insane freeze frame on his nameplate. Sorry, Pie Bucket, I'm lost. I don't know what you're referring to. Chores. It's pretty fun for a mobile game. Best mobile game is Downwell. I've not heard of that, actually. One-time purchase, no daily logins, feature complete action roleplay, roguelike. Oh, nice. That's very cool. I still need to play Iceborne, 2 games behind. Oh, I also never played Iceborne in World or Sunbreak in Rise. I guess, yeah, I'm not much of an expansion gamer in the Monster Hunter games. I do enjoy like going through the story and kind of like, you know, working up the hunter ranks to the end game monsters and all that. Getting all of your equipment for your build. But then after that, I tend to lose interest. Like, I'm not going to grind for, like, armor spheres and whatnot. And I did have, like, multiple builds in World. But since then, I've kind of just stuck to, like, longsword main. And not really, you know, building a whole bunch of other sets and whatnot. Plus 1 mega potion. Oh yeah, for the wild login. Yeah. Finance trailer. Yeah, finance trailer. I love it. It is like huge story spoilers. So like If you are at all interested in like the Star Rail story and haven't gotten that far yet, it does have heavy spoilers. But for me, who plays every single, patch and stuff, it is just wild, actually. Very surprised they did what they did in the trailer, but I love it. I've heard World is just the best one, so I think I'll play more of it before moving on. That's completely fair, yeah. Yeah, Wilds is like pretty split, honestly. Some people critique it in like, a not a totally fair light and stuff, because they're basically just looking at World through like nostalgic lenses and stuff. So there is a lot of critique like that, but at the same time there's also like valid critique. So yeah, I would say overall World is definitely like more I guess like accepted as like the best game. Probably Wilds is probably more popular, like more copies sold, I'm guessing. But yeah. Wilds title updates are so slow, like this Jump King run. Damn, Pie Bucket. Throwing shade right now. But also, you're right. On both accounts, you are right. Yeah, I'm interested, I guess. Oh, I could have just done a full jump. Why did I not just hold the button? I am interested in going back to Wilds. Maybe even soon, honestly, because there's like a few new monsters and stuff that I haven't done. Oh, this is actually the farthest I've gotten. Of course, it did not last long. It did not last long at all. But yeah, would like to return to Wilds. To see what has happened since I stopped playing. Too much. I knew that was too much. Oh no. All right, we're back. We are so back. Never mind. It's over. But yeah, I started playing Persona 5 Royal, actually. Oh, that is bad. Very, very bad. I think I've only had like 2 streams, I think, of Persona 5 so far, so I'm still very early on in the game. But I'm already enjoying it quite a lot. And I've remained like fairly spoiler-free. I know there's one character who like betrays you at some point, and I know who that is. That's really the only like major spoiler that I know of. Everything else is basically going in blind. Shoot. Yeah, I wonder if, like, in the case of Monster Hunter Wilds, Like, if they actually need that much development time for every single new monster, or if they kind of just set this date as, like, in order to remain, you know, relevant and extend the longevity of the game more. Because, yeah, whenever it's a new update, it's like, it doesn't really seem like they add a whole lot from the player's perspective. But obviously I'm not a game designer. I don't really know exactly what goes into making these extremely complex, like, 3D models and whatnot. And clearly with the amount of, like, bugs that always get introduced and stuff, it seems that it's hard to do so without breaking their own game. I'm failing the easier jump every time. How does that work? That's the one I hate missing. It feels so bad, because it should be an easy jump, and then you just lose so much progress. Yeah, I don't know if we're beating the caves today. I'm happy we at least made it past Bargainburg. And yeah, hopefully I could get back there before I end stream. I'm thinking of going probably just for another, like, 20 minutes or so before I log off. There should be checkpoints. No, it's part of the game. There's, like, soft checkpoints, I guess, where it's, like, hard to... where, like, most of the time you fall to those points. But then there's always specific falls where you just, like, completely disregard all progress you've made and, like, go back to the beginning. Must dip, catch you later. Alright, Pie Bucket. Thank you for joining us. I appreciate it. Chatting and everything. Hope you have a great rest of your day, and yeah, I'll see you later. Yeah, best I can hope for is making it back to the start of the cavern place, so that I can pick it back up on the next stream. But we'll see. We'll see if I can even do that. Okay, finally made this jump. That is a step in the right direction. Or rather, a jump in the right direction, I suppose. And yeah, I do want to start Star Rail tomorrow. Just because I know it's only a matter of time before I see some spoiler for it. That is, like, more than what I've already seen. And so yeah, I will be starting it a bit earlier than I usually do. That's the... okay, no wait, that's not the terrible jump. Or was it? No, I kind of forget, actually. Yeah, my room is starting to get pretty hot right now. My computer is a furnace, especially when I'm streaming. I definitely need to get my AC installed. Okay, locking in is not working. I just need to do it casually, like it doesn't even matter. Just your average Thursday. Okay, never mind. There we go. Thank God I got the second jump there too. Alright. This is it. Hopefully. Oh my God. So close. Now we're stuck in this time loop again. Always happens. That's very close. Going to drink a bit of water. I've got this whole mug of like sparkling pomegranate water. That is like full of ice cubes and stuff. Or rather, it was full of ice cubes until they all melted. But yeah, I definitely should have been drinking more of that to stay cool. Oh well. Okay, we didn't lose too much progress. We just need to beat this area and I'll be happy. Nice. Okay, we're on a roll. We are powering through it. I was trying to think of some other word. Okay, but I've forgotten. Oh, never mind. Oh, wait, I forgot actually. I might not be able to stream tomorrow because I have a doctor's appointment on the phone at, that would kind of like be interrupting my regular, stream time. It's possible that I might stream later. Yeah, I don't know. This is kind of awkward because Friday is the only like still somewhat manageable day in terms of like heat, because Saturday and Sunday are like above 30 degrees Celsius, and yeah, streaming during that is not a good time. So yeah, dang, I'm not sure actually what I'll do tomorrow. Yeah, I'm not going to stream like before the appointment. I don't think there's enough time for that. But yeah, we'll see. I guess I'll post like in the Discord whether I'm able to. No AC in your house. So I have like central AC, but my room is a lot hotter than like every other part of the house. So there's only like so much it can do, really. And then yeah, like I have a I bought this window AC unit already, but I still haven't gotten it installed because I have a horizontal sliding window rather than vertical. And so I need like my dad to make this like covering for the window, basically, before I can actually use the AC. Please, okay. Wait, we actually did it. We made it to the Great Frontier. That was basically my goal, to end this stream off. And so I'm happy with that. We made it past Bargenberg. And yeah, I mean, if we manage to get through like an area every stream, you know, that might be good enough progress, you know, to finish the game in somewhat alright pace. But yeah, I think I will be stopping now. Thank you everyone for watching. I do appreciate it. It's good to see you, Erica. I'm happy you could stop by. And yeah, we'll see what happens tomorrow. You have a Discord that I use to post basically whenever I'm able to stream. I will generally post like in the morning about it. Yeah, for tomorrow it will be like we'll say like don't expect a stream, but possibly an evening stream / late afternoon stream, something like that. Catch you later. Really good to hear your voice. Yeah, I'm glad you could make it, Erica. Good to see you. And yeah, something that always happens during my streams is the end of stream ramble, where I extremely awkwardly like ramble on about random stuff before finally ending stream. I will, I think, raid someone. So I'm just looking for somebody to raid at the moment. I will be raiding into another streamer who is part of the charity group. There is, let's see here. There's a couple people who have already streamed, but who is this person? Okay, yeah, I think I've found a new person to raid into. They're playing Power Wash Simulator right now. Okay. Her name is Lotusenta. And how do we raid again? Okay, yeah, everything is set now. So yeah, thanks everybody for watching. I appreciate it. Hope you have a great rest of your day. And I will see you possibly tomorrow, otherwise probably next Tuesday. Not a lot of streams this week, unfortunately, but hopefully I can pick it back up next week. But yeah, I will see you later. Goodbye, as I awkwardly switch the screen. Bye.
The way to celebrate, I'll be waiting till we make it. The day to celebrate, I'll be waiting till we make it. Oh, we will see. Come with me, take the journey. We will see. Come with me, take the journey.